when I turned 18, the first thing I did was open a Shopify store and start drop shipping. I was in my business class in high school. I was sitting on my beanbag, I still remember, and I signed up with my Bank of America red card. I pulled it out of my wallet and I signed up for Shopify. I was watching, on one side I was watching tutorials, on the other side I had Shopify store open. I was trying to connect every single thing, every different software for the Shopify and for drop shipping to connect. I was so excited. A couple days go by and I have this thing built. I start marketing it. I go on Instagram. I find these accounts who are posting in my niche and I pay them $25 to post my link in their bio and I start getting sales. But the thing is, after a month goes by, I've gotten a couple of sales. I'm not getting crazy amount of sales, but I'm getting sales every 2 days. I'm getting a sale and that's very motivating. But a month goes by and customers start complaining. Once the complaints start coming in, I just shut everything down. Don't worry, the product has already shipped, but I close my website down. The next thing I do is I start day trading. On one side I have Robinhood open. On my phone I have Thinkorswim. I don't know, I believe they probably have changed the name now. TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim. And one side I have that. On the other side I have one of the trading YouTuber. I don't really remember his name. He's in Arizona, I believe. And I'm watching him and I'm just full on day trading. A couple months go by. I stick with it for a couple of months. I lose money, I gain money, but I'm getting experience. But after a couple months, after I lost a bit of money, I shut that down. Then I go to YouTube. I start making funny skits with my twin brother and we make these videos. Our family sees them and everyone is enjoying them, but we never got views on them. YouTube never really worked out because we just tried it for about 2 weeks or so and we gave up on that. Then I tried to become an Instagram model, guilty charge. And after a couple weeks, not even a month, after about 3 weeks, I give up on that. I go back to YouTube because I knew YouTube was something that always pulled me, but I never realized that YouTube was my thing. That's what really made me excited. I never realized that. I just knew that I kept going back to YouTube, but I kept giving up. I kept stopping. I just kept going to a next shiny thing. Then I found out about Iman Ghazi, and he started an SMMA agency for the trucking industry because I was currently in trucking and I knew about it. I was like, I'm gonna start in trucking industry. I ran some ads on Facebook and it did not work. I was losing more than I was gaining. I was not gaining anything. I was just losing money everywhere I go. And I stopped that too. Start of 2025, actually, middle of December, I decided I wanted to go back to YouTube. I wanted to come back and I wanted to make videos again. On start of 2025, I posted my first video again after 3 times I've already tried in previous years. And I made my goal to post 200 videos this year. I have yet to skip a single day and I'm getting results. Some videos get 20 views, some get 30 views, some get 0 views, some get 2 views, some get 500 views, some get 1,000 views, but that is consistent. But that is momentum. In previous years, I never got this momentum. And how did I get here? That is via consistency. Imagine you were building a mansion for yourself. You have a blueprint in front of you and you start laying after brick. You go on Instagram and you see another mansion, maybe a little bit shinier, maybe a little bit nicer, and you're like, oh my god, my mansion isn't good enough, this one is better, and you grab that blueprint and you start tearing the thing, you abandon the mansion you have right now and you start building this new one. You spend months on months, hours, blood and sweat on it. And then you go on Facebook, you talk to your friend. It's like, you know what, man? There's another mansion that's like a lot better. Show me, what is it? You see that, oh my God, you are right. This is a lot better. And you abandon again. You start building again. The thing is, this circle never stops until you realize you have wasted energy, you're wasting, and you end up stuck in this cycle. You will lose money, you will stay broke because you are abandoning the progress for some new shiny thing. Staying with one blueprint gives you, staying with one thing is the only thing that will move you to the next level. Sticking with one plan builds mastery. You want to become the master. You want to become the one person who is the greatest at what he does. Your income, your confidence, the clarity you get once you know exactly what you need to do, once you know exactly what you need to be stuck with. It is such a freeing feeling when you know exactly what your purpose is, what you need to do. So how do you really stay consistent? How do you know what to stay consistent at? Number one, define your destination. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to become? That is, for example, I wanted to become a successful YouTuber. I wanted to become a successful content creator. I wanted to become a successful person who has great ideas. I wanted to change lives. I wanted to have different perspectives. We're thinking that. What is your goal? What pulls you? What's your thing? What is that thing that you would do every single day of your life, even if you knew you'd fail at it, but you will still do it because that's just the thing you do? And that was for me. I asked that exact question to myself, and I was like, you know what, YouTube it is. What is the thing that you are willing to change the challenges for? Not the desires. What's the challenge you are willing to take? I'm willing to take all the challenges YouTube have. I'm willing to take the 0 views for months and months before I get momentum. I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take the challenge of coming up with ideas, coming up with titles, coming up with thumbnails. I'm willing to do that. What are the challenges are you willing to take? I posted multiple videos on finding your thing, finding your passion. You can watch those. Number two, now that you have your destination, we need to path it. We need to find the path now. Imagine a map. You realize you have to get to this point. You're right here. How do we get from here to here? Is that where do we take? Where's the loops? Where are the hiccups? Where are the mountains? Where are the hills? Where do you do not want to go? Where do you have to go? Now is the time we take and find the path. How do you do that? We break it down. I'll take my YouTube thing. So I want to become a successful content creator, successful YouTuber, successful person, a person who has great ideas. How do we do that? First of all, we need to post videos. That's essentially what YouTube is, right? We need to post videos. Let's break it down. Let's look at for this year alone before we see too much. Let's focus on this year, 1 year at a time. What can we do in 1 year? I decided I will post 200 videos this year. How do we post 200 videos divided by 53 or 52, how many weeks there are? That comes around to 4 to 5 videos per week. Doable for me. How do we post 4 to 5 videos every week? I post a video every other day. If not, every single day. How do we come with ideas? What are the frameworks? What are the specific topics we will talk about? What is the thing? How are we going to talk about? What are the stories? I want you to break it down to like literal details. There should be no fog. It should be detailed every single step, every single day. I know it's autistic. I know it's very, like, that's the point. It's very detailed. That's the point. That's the autistic about it. That's the only way you will get there. Number 3, take action. If you don't do this step, everything I have said in this video, every single thing I have said in this video does not matter if you don't do this. This is the point where everything comes together. Imagine you're building a car. You bought the best wheels, the best rims, you bought the turbos, you bought the superchargers, you bought the goddamn spoilers, you bought every single thing together right there. But until you don't take action, until you don't put it on the car itself, those things are just things laying around you. They're just clutter. They're just distractions. They're just things that don't matter. Until you take action, it comes alive. The car becomes the most beautiful thing you ever built. Take action. Now is the time to post. Now is the time you will feel anxious. I still do. Every single time. I've posted hundreds of videos and I still feel anxious. That's the point of it. If it was easy, you would be doing it, right? That's the point of it. That's why you have to do it. Number 4, very important, to never forget number 3. Because turn off your mac and cheese brain. I swear to God, turn it off. Turn your mac and cheese brain off. Post. Take action. Do the thing. Do it, literally. Make the video. You see this? Make the video. I can do every single thing. Until I don't press record, nothing matters. Never forget rule number 3, to take the action. There are people who think about all this. They want the great life. They want the shiny things. They want the desired things. They want the Lambos. They want the Ferraris of this world. They never take action. Me and you here, we take action. We're not accepting mediocrity ever. We're not going to be average. When you see those people who you just talk about it, you can listen to them and laugh about it. And I'll see Jose when you actually do it. You can talk about it all you want. Until you do the thing, it does not matter. And we are the people who are taking action. And I want you to take action. And if you don't, you'll end up average, man. I don't want you to end up average. I don't want you to be mediocre. I don't want you to end up one of those uncles who does like random gig jobs, who does like DoorDash when he's like 40 years old. He just got divorced because he doesn't have a goal in his life. He never stuck with that thing. Yeah, his fucking wife left him. I don't want you to end up like that. When you go to Chipotle or your McDonald's and there's a middle-aged man door dashing and you realize like, what went wrong? This went wrong. They were always stuck in this circle of shiny new thing and now they end up there. And I don't want us to end up there. Please subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed, and that will really help me out. I'll see you next time. Kisses always, because why not?